To begin coding our dunk tank game, we are going to need, well, a dunk tank. Let's start by creating a new function that will specifically handle building the structure we need to play the game. We can click on the Advanced tab in MakeCode and click on the Functions folder. We'll click on the Make a Function button and name this new function Build Structure. We could have our agent build the dunk tank one block at a time, but there is an easier way that will use fewer code blocks. At the very bottom of our code blocks folder, we see a button called Shapes. When we click on that button, we have a few options to create lines, circles, and spheres. Since our tank will be a cylinder, we can stack a few circles to build it. Before we do, let's move the agent up by 1 with an agent move block so the agent doesn't collide with the structure as it's being built. Now, let's bring the circle shape block into our function. Our tank is going to be made of glass, so we can change the block value to glass from the dropdown. We want the tank to be built below the location of the agent. Let's start with the Add Positions value block in the Positions category. We can get the agent's location by heading into the Agent folder and using the Agent Position block to replace the first set of coordinates in the circle block. Then, change the Y value in the second set to -1 to build the circle 1 block below our agent. We want our tank to be the right size. Let's try a radius of 3. This means the agent will be adding a glass block 3 blocks away in each direction. We need to select the axis this circle will be built around. Since we want the circle to be flat on the ground, it's going to need to be built around the y-axis. We can leave the last setting on Replace. We now need to fill the inside of this layer with water. An easy way to do this is to just build a slightly smaller circle of water inside our glass circle. We can duplicate the circle block we have, change the block value to water, and reduce the radius by setting it to 2. This will give us 1 layer of our dunk tank. We want our tank to be a bit deeper, so let's add a few more layers. To make 3 layers, let's repeat this process. From the Loops folder, get a repeat block, and put the building steps inside. Let's set it to 3. To test this, we will need to call the build structure function. Let's change our chat command to play. Then, from the function folder, we can add a block to call build structure. To run the program, click the green play button. Then, bring up our chat bar and type play. We should now have a tank that is filled with water and is 3 blocks high. When you are done testing, you can hit the reset button in the play area to clear the build and return the agent to its starting position. In this video, we created a function and began building our structure using blocks from the Shapes folder to generate our dunk tank. In the next video, we will complete our structure by designing the tower and placing our villager at the top.